Okay, good morning to all students. Today we are starting new subjects of CMA Intermediate Group 2. In this batch, actually some students are from new syllabus and some students will be from old syllabus. Maximum number of students from new syllabus only. Okay. So first I will complete the contents according to the syllabus of 2022. And thereafter, if any 2-3 students are there or belongs to old syllabus, we'll cover the classes for those old syllabus students separately. Okay. This is our way of completion of the syllabus, or in what way we are going to complete the syllabus. So first we will focus on new syllabus students, and accordingly separate classes will be taken for old class, means old syllabus students also. Okay. So in new syllabus 2022, students will have new papers: financial management and business data analytics, corporate accounting and auditing, and management accounting. Clear? Along with this, operations management is also one of the paper. Clear? So out of 400 mark paper, I will manage 250 mark paper. Means almost all 3 subjects I will handle. Clear? And already students are familiar with in what way we'll conduct the classes. Okay. So this time papers are not very simple also and not very difficult also. In subjects, students have to practice. Now CMA examination is as equal to CA examination now. After COVID situation, CMA, CA both are now equal. So if you are feeling that CMA is very simple, I can pass within 1 month study, within 20 days study, means you are in the wrong impression. Okay. So from beginning onwards, group 1 onwards, I am saying again and again. So CA intermediate, CMA intermediate, both are now same. Similar subjects are there. In CA, accounting and tax will be, auditing will be more. Here your costing, FM management subjects are more. But same practice is required. So there is no shortcut for the success. So before joining the classes, students have to be very clear. I will practice and I will qualify in the exam in first attempt. It is not like your degree examination, before 1 month, 20 days, you started these studies and you completed. That is highly impossible here. Clear? So students have to work from beginning. Then only they can crack the examination in first attempt. Otherwise, forget about CMA course. Now CA, CMA both are same in market. You go for the job, even CMA students are getting job early than CA qualified students. Practice side, CA is having good opportunities. But job side, CMA students, qualified students are having more opportunities. But demand increasing. Prime Minister's vision is what? Make in India. Make in India means what? India has to maximally produce and export the goods. So maximum production, maximum exports means if production taking place, automatically cost management will also take place. So according to this, demand will increase for cost and management accountants in future. India want to become the large exporter. India has to produce more. So more production, more services, automatically role of cost and management accountants will increase. So this is the reason that course demand is increasing. So examiner is also not giving the simple papers. And some students are thinking group 1s are manageable, simple papers. Okay, in group 2 also same. No, there is a huge gap between group 1 and group 2. You can ask your existing students. Okay, so in group 2, sometimes student can give the twisting questions also. Clear? So please try to follow my guidance. Okay. So from beginning onwards, students have to be prepared. Now you have to change your learning methodology. You want to become a professional, first thing what is required is you have to change your learning methodology. Learning methodology means From the beginning, you have to practice and study. And next most important thing is conceptual knowledge. Same to same questions will not come in exam. Questions will change. Okay, and if you have basic knowledge, conceptual knowledge, perfect in that, easily you can manage the paper. Okay, so same to same questions, 1 or 2, maximum 30-40 marks possible, but 60 to 70 mark paper will be always new questions. So conceptual knowledge is very important. So when faculty explain the things, students should 100% concentrate. They have to focus on conceptual clarity, so that by developing the concept, any type of problem a student can handle. In that way, you have to start your journey and complete the syllabus. Okay, so first I will give some important guidelines how to study and pass the examination, because I am rank holder in this course, so I know how to study and pass all papers with good marks. So I can share my experience with you. Okay, we should follow that. First, whenever subjects are started, students have to attend the classes regularly. This is the very first principle. Second, any student who is attending online live streaming class, only those students have to attend who are residing at very far locations. Rest of the students try to come here and attend the face-to-face class, because in face-to-face class you will be sitting like a very responsible person and you will not delay your learnings. And one more thing is what? At home, if you are studying and attending the class, means your responsibility will decrease. If your house is located at a very far location, then you can go for live streaming class. Clear? Otherwise, maximally you should try to come here and attend the face-to-face class. Then you will see the difference. Face-to-face class difference is different. Live streaming class difference is different. Like in a stadium you are watching cricket match. At home you are watching cricket match. There is a difference or not? So here also same kind of difference will be there. So if any student is residing at a very far location, okay, they have to attend live streaming, but they have to attend with responsibility. This is the first principle required. Second, attend the classes regularly. Third point is that questions which are covered daily, on same day you have to practice that. Don't delay that. Suppose today in financial management 2 questions completed, 3 questions completed. On same day you have to practice and complete. Don't delay with concept. Okay, and next point is you have to prepare your own summary notes. Means what knowledge you have gained on the subject. What knowledge you have gained on the subject, you have to prepare the notes in compressed form. So by preparing the notes in compressed form, what will happen is your subject knowledge, conceptual knowledge will gradually increase, because you are understanding entire subject and you are compressing the subject. Means you understand, then only you can able to compress. Otherwise you are not in a position to compress. Clear? And next, last and final thing is each subject required at least 2 times practice. Only attending classes in last, checking the calculation, going to exam hall means chances are less. You complete all chapters, practicing all chapters 2 times, definitely will pass. Compulsory will pass. Okay? And last 1 month you should provide for revision only, not for studies. Last 1 month should be for revision. So it means before revision you should be prepared. Clear? It means at least 2 to 3 times all subjects have to be complete. Minimum 2 to 3 times requirement. Thereafter you can see definitely will succeed. But students will do what here? Daily whatever questions completed, pending. And before examination only, they will realize that I will practice. So please, all this you should avoid. Because this time, for new syllabus students, you have to manage financial management paper also, management accounting paper also, corporate accounting paper also. So content is vast. not very difficult, content is vast. So content vast means regularly practicing, conceptually learning means it will be in your mind or in memory. Otherwise, retaining the things is difficult. And financial management, so many formulas will also come. So many formats will also come. In management accounting also, formulas, so many new concepts will come. So this is the reason ki regular study is required. First thing, very important, is you should realize ki I am doing a professional course, so I have to study like a professional. If this is there in your mind, definitely will automatically work. Don't think I am doing a normal course. Within 1 month, 2 months, if I study, I will pass. No. So think I am doing a CA course. I am doing a CMA course. So CA, CMA now both are equal in job side. So level of complexity will be also equal. If you are postponing the things, definitely will struggle. Definitely students will struggle. So always prevention is better than cure. So from beginning, plan, execute and achieve your target. At end, if you realize, it will be late. It will be late. So these are the guidelines. Because before studying the subject, first you have to follow these guidelines. Okay. Now I am starting the discussion about subjects. What are the subjects? What is the content? Which chapter can be tested for how many marks? All this we are discussing step by step. So in our classes, first we will start financial management and business data analytics. Thereafter, we will start management accounting paper or corporate accounting paper. Okay. Within a week or 10 days, we will start one more paper also. Till 1 week, we will focus on one subject. Thereafter, simultaneously, 2 subjects will be started. Okay. And always remember, last attempt cost and management accounting financial management paper was given to the group 2 students. Okay. Examination department has set the question paper in such a way ki like one atom bomb is released by US on Japan. So when atom bomb is released, what is the situation? Pin drop silent. So student's position is also like same after cost and FM paper. But in our academy, I will generally cover very difficult questions also. Students always say ki why you are covering this type of difficult questions, sir, when it is not tested in previous examination. So the trend has been changed. In previous December 22 attempt also, in last attempt also, all new questions tested in the exam. And 30 to 40% paper is not manageable, only 65% manageable for the student. 30 to 35% questions totally new. So on concept basis, students have to solve. So no faculty has uploaded the video on suggested answer also, except me. Any faculty from India level I am saying, not from Hyderabad, South India. From entire India, no faculty has uploaded the video or suggested answers relating to cost and FM paper, except me. Even you can see on YouTube, मेरा एक ही वीडियो मिलता आपको. Because paper was set in such a direction. Even faculty members also thinking what should be the treatment. Because if wrong treatment is given, when suggested answer will come, student will target. Correct or not? Some faculties will have the knowledge, but they are not taking the risk. But I have taken the risk, I prepared the suggested answer. And I am confident it will match with institute suggested answer. Only from my side I uploaded the video for suggested answer. So previous attempt paper was not very easy. 60%, 65% manageable. Remaining 35% is not manageable. So what I am sharing here is, don't take management accounting, financial management subjects easily. Should ask the pain of these papers from old batch students. What the pain they felt in the examination condition. From beginning onwards, I am saying ki one paper can be targeted by examiner. The previous attempt also they targeted costing FM. In this July attempt also they targeted costing FM. But in my book, I will cover maximum difficult questions also. So 60 to 65% even paper is tough also we can manage. But others position I don't know. Clear? So this is the problem. So we have to study from beginning. Because one paper damage means entire group also damage. One paper damage means group also damage. So you should give equal importance to all subjects. Study properly. Okay now? So before starting the subject, first most important thing is you have to be kept one thing in your mind. Ki I am doing a professional course. This course is almost all similar to your toughest examination of India. So in that way you should start. Then only there is a value now. Simple course if you qualify, job opportunities are less. In challenging course if you complete, job opportunities are more. Now it is your decision. You want to be in lakhs of package or you want to be in thousands rupees package. Choice is between you only. Institute has given clear-cut guideline here. You want to jump to the lakhs of rupees package, study well, crack exam. Otherwise you will be in thousands rupees packages only. 30, 50, 40, 50,000. You complete CA course, CMA course, definitely will get monthly 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh rupees job. Clear? This is the opportunities in this course. But try to understand and start the journey from systematic way and dedicated way. Okay? So many people will join the course, they will write the exam. After writing, they will realize that they have made the mistake. So it will be very late. So don't do in the same way. Try to change your strategy and to change your learning methodology. And only you can pass. See, this is my responsibility, that's why I share. Always it is the responsibility of faculty member ki before starting the journey, how to complete the course and how to crack the course, he should explain. So regularly if you study, course will be looking like simple. That is 100% sure. To delay, course will be looking like difficult. So simplicity or complexity is matter of what? Regular study. Okay na? Right sir. Chaliye, we'll start the discussion now. Financial management and business data analytics is your paper number 11. This is your paper number 11. In this paper, we are going to discuss how to manage the finance. How to manage the finance. How to manage the finance means company point of view, we learn this subject, not from individual person point of view. Because this entire subject is specifically dealt from company point of view. So one corporate entity, how they will manage the finance, from that perspective we have to learn. So if you understand ki how corporate worlds will manage the finance, in your life also you will be able to manage the finance in proper way. Managing the finance means what? First you have to understand what is the requirement. How much funding is required for your project? How much finance is required for your project? How much finance is required for your operational purposes, production of goods? And what are the various sources of finances available? And which source of finance will be better for company? Clear? And how to effectively utilize the finance? That will be part of your financial management. So financial management is broadly categorized into two parts. One is procurement of funding. One is procurement of funds. The corporate world will have so many options with them. They will not invest their own money. They can raise the money from equity shares. They can raise the money from issuing debenture. They can raise the money from issuing preference shares. They have bank borrowing option also. So whenever some funding is required, that funding will be generally raised from different sources of finances available in the market. So one of the sources is capital market, another source is your money market. If funds required for long-term purpose, then companies will approach for capital market route. If funds required for short-term purpose, then company will approach for money market. So the items which are traded in capital market is equity share, debenture, preference shares, okay, and the instruments which are traded in money market, commercial paper, treasury bill, okay, and some other types of securities. Clear? So money market instruments and capital market instruments. So whenever fundings are required for short-term purpose, generally company can approach the money market instruments. And whenever funding required for long-term purpose, they can approach the capital market. So when funding is raised, on every funding, you have to pay some return. You have to pay some return, compulsory. Even from equity shareholder also, if you are taking the money means you have to give some dividend, you have to give some return. So on every funding, some return has to be paid. Okay. So they will calculate the cost of capital also, key. If they are raising this fund, what is the cost belong to that? And compulsory organization has to earn more than what they are paying. If their earning is less and what they are paying is more, means company will be in loss. So compulsory company has to earn more than that. Clear? So all this we are going to discuss in financial management. So this is called as what? Managing the finance. This is overview only I am saying. When we start practical topics, we'll discuss in detail. Okay. So very simple. Financial management is procurement of funds and effective utilization of funds. Clear? Effective utilization of fundings means whatever funds you are investing, from that investment should get maximum return. That is called as what? Effective utilization. So in this financial management paper, mainly these two activities will be there. Clear? So for these two activities, what are the different types of tools they will use? That will be part of your syllabus. Like financial statement analysis. Okay. Financial statement analysis is one of the tool. Is company is doing better or not? What are the strength of the company? What are the weaknesses? Company profitability is good or not, improving or not, liquidity is good or not. All this we will discuss through financial statement analysis. Clear? So step by step we will discuss the syllabus content now. So first section A is fundamentals, means financial management, and section B is your business data analytics. Okay. This is financial management. This is business data analytics. This is 20 marks. This is 80 marks. This 20 marks is theory. Purely theory. Okay. And this is blend of theory plus practical. Mostly practical, very less theory. Okay. So fundamentals of financial management, this is a theory chapter. 5%. Fundamentals of financial management, what is financial management? Okay. What are the objectives of financial management? Clear? What are the functions of finance manager? Scope of financial management? All this we are discussing in this topic. So theory topic. Next, institutions and instruments in financial market. Means capital market, money market. Okay. All this we are going to discuss in this topic. Okay, what are the various instruments available in various types of markets? Long-term sources of finance, short-term sources of finance, medium-term sources of finance, all this. So this is also theory. This is also theory. Okay. Next is tools for financial analysis. Tools for financial analysis means when company prepares the financial statements, from financial statement 100% analysis is not possible. So in order to analyze the financial statements in systematic way, some more financial tools will be required. So here we use ratio analysis, comparative analysis, okay, common size income statement, trend percentages, okay, and some other measures also we use here to check the company's profitability, financial position, okay, where company is strong, where company is weak, okay, all this investor point of view, which ratios are important, okay, short term point of view, which ratios are important. All this we are discussing in this tools for financial analysis. So in this, what are the topics which we are going to discuss? So first, ratio analysis. Second, your cash flow statement, funds flow statement, clear? Then your comparative balance sheet, common size balance sheet. These are the topics which are going to discuss in this particular area. So 15 marks weightage. So compulsory one question will come from this. This is practical. Okay. So compulsory this is. From this compulsory one question will. C means compulsory one question will come. Okay. From these two topics, one question will come compulsory. Clear from these two. But tools from financial analysis, compulsory one question will come in examination. Right. Next is sources of finance and cost of capital. Sources of finance means what are the different sources of finance available. Suppose you started one company, so you need the funding for your project. So from where you will raise the money? So you have so many options: equity, debt, preference, bank loan. So that is called as what? Sources of finance. That is called as what? Sources of finance. Sources of finance means what are the different options available for a company to raise the funds. It's called as sources of finance. So when you are raising the funds from various sources of finance, compulsory there is a cost assigned to that or not? Compulsory. Suppose you are taking the loan from bank, so bank will charge interest or not? So charging interest on your loan is cost to you or not? So similarly, when company procuring the funds from equity also, preference also, debt also, so there is a cost. Even on equity we will not pay, there is no mandatory payment required. But in financial management, whenever we raise the fund, on every fundraising, there is a cost. Either explicit or implicit. There is a cost. For every 1 rupee what we raise, there is a cost on that. So we have to calculate the cost of capital also. Why cost of capital is required? Because in what combination we raise the funds so that our cost of capital should be minimum. If your cost of capital is high, what will happen? Even you are earning good return also, that will be offset by cost. So your cost of capital should be minimum. So in what way? You have to set your capital structure so that your overall cost should be minimum. So always finance manager will target what? How to minimize the cost of capital and how to maximize the value of company. Because high cost leads to less value also. This is the reason that cost should be also very important. So how to calculate the cost of capital we understand in this topic. Okay. So this is also practical topic, compulsory from examination point of view. Okay. Next is capital budgeting. Capital budgeting means investments in capital project. Suppose after completing your CMA course, suppose you decided to start one small factory. Now you and your family members started one small factory with 1 or 2 machines. After 5-10 years, business is grown and business is very much established in different markets. Now you converted proprietary concern into partnership firm for more investment purpose. And again you converted partnership firm into LLP for more investment. Again you converted your partner LLP into private company. Then business is growing day by day. Now private company you converted into public company. Once your business is converted into public company, now you can expand your business throughout the India also. Because for expanding the business throughout the India, main funding required. What is required? Funding. Because you have to install equipments, machineries at different locations. At different locations, you have to start the operations. You have to purchase the machines or not. For purchasing machines and establishing the factories at different location, you need very high funding. Okay, so this high funding is not very simple. Clear? So before investing in a project, you will check ki investments in this project is viable or not, profitable or not. Clear? Investing in the project is profitable or not, that you are calculating. For simple example purpose, suppose I am starting the online classes. Right now I am explaining the classes from here, na? Suppose I am starting the online classes for CE students. Okay? From my residence, from my home. So I will purchase this setup. So this setup required suppose 5 lakh rupees investment. So before investing in the setup, I will check if this 5 lakh rupees recoverable or not. Or in how many years it will be recoverable. After how many years profits will start. Whether my investment is correct or not, I will check or not. Then capital budgeting also, all this will take place. So we use different techniques. Keep in project, we should invest or not. So ultimately depends on what? Inflow outflow decision. Depends on what? Inflow outflow. Initially we have to invest. That is outflow. But returns will come in future. So before returns coming, we have to decide whether we should invest or not. Whether we should invest or not. So today we have to invest, returns will come in future. Immediate returns will not come. That is called as what? Capital budgeting. That is what? Capital budgeting. Okay. So all topics are very interesting topics. You learn these topics, you will enjoy and you will feel key. Definitely these topics will helpful in your life also. Okay, this is not like your consignment joint venture type. Definitely in each and every place, whatever you study, you can use in your regular life also for a decision making purpose. This is also practical, compulsory in exam. Next is working capital management. Suppose you purchase the machine. So if machine you purchase, machine will directly produce the goods. Not raw material required, labor required, overhead required. So for raw material, labor, overhead, again finance required or not. That is operational purpose. That finance is called as working capital. That finance is called as what? Suppose this setup is prepared. Without faculty, this setup is useful or? No. If your machine is purchased without raw material, without labor, without indirect expenses, goods will be produced or not possible. For purchasing raw material, for paying labor, for paying overheads, whatever finance you need, that finance is short term. Because in 1 year, company will manufacture 4 times, company will manufacture 12 times, company can manufacture 15 times. Clear? So suppose one company decided to manufacture the goods for every 3 months. Every 3 months. So for every 3 months, working capital required or not? For every 3 months, working capital required or not? So how much working capital required? That only you will arrange. Remaining, you will invest or you will not opting for the fundraising. Suppose for every 3 months, you need 150 crores working capital because you have 1000 crores plant machinery. On 1000 crore plant machinery, 150 crores working capital required. So according to that only you will arrange. You arrange extra, you have to pay cost. You arrange less also, production will stop affected. So according to your needs, you will arrange na. So how to calculate as per your needs? That will come in working capital management. How to estimate that? According to your need, how estimation will take place? That we are going to discuss in working capital management. Okay? Understand? So working capital management is nothing but funds required for operational activities. Funds required for operational activities. Only plant machinery you purchase means plant machinery will not give the productivity. You need to purchase raw material, you have to appoint labor, you have to incur some overhead costs, then only production will come. For material, labor, overhead, how much funding required? According to that, you will arrange na. Rational businessman will not invest any money from his pocket. Everything he will arrange from external resources and pay to the external resources. Understand? A rational businessman will not invest high amount of funding from his own pocket. He will try to raise the funding from market and he will pay to the outsider. Whatever extra, that is his income. Okay, this is the done by most of the successful businessmen. Okay, it is not like you are investing from your pocket and you are blocking your investment. So in traditional business it is possible, but in corporate side mostly companies will finance this. Companies will finance this, especially working capital. Especially what? Working capital. If suppose very good cash resources are available, they will not go for financing. Suppose Apple company, very high cash resources are there, so they will not approach for financing. They will use their own money. But maximum companies will go for finance option. So if you are going for finance option, how much working capital required? That estimation is required or not? Suppose you are constructing one house. So in what way you are constructing? That is your decision na bhai. Or bank manager will say, your room size will be this, or floor will be on like marble or tiles. Everything will be decided by you only na. So according to your wish, you will design your home. So according to that, cost will also decided na. And according to that only you will arrange your loan. Working capital is also same. How much productivity will take place? For how many days finished goods will be blocked? For how many days raw material will be blocked? For how many days working capital blocked? You are making the payment to labor for every how many days interval. So accordingly, for how many days you need working capital and how much amount of working capital you need. If there is a shortfall in working capital, production will be affected. If there is extra amount, that is not required also. So you will estimate the working capital to the nearest approximate requirement. So working capital estimation required or not? It is like you are arranging one function. So when you arrange one function, you will estimate how many guests will come. According to that only you will make the arrangement or not. Or in unnecessary you will lavishly spend the spending. No. Working capital is also same. So when we start this topic, I will explain in detail. This is overview only. What you have to learn in future. Next is financing decision. Financing decision means once company raise the funds from equity, from debt or from preference share, then automatically there is a cost assigned to this funding. So this is called as financing decision. This is called as what? Financing decision. So in this, some topics will come. What are the topics? Leverage analysis, capital structure, okay, leverage analysis, capital structure, okay, EBIT EPS analysis, financial break-even point. So mainly leverage analysis and capital structure is your main topic here. Clear? Leverage analysis means risk-return relationship understanding. Risk return. In business, there is a risk or not? Yes. Business, there is a risk. So which item is a risk in business? The risky item is your fixed cost. Risky item is your fixed cost. Variable cost is not a risky item. Why variable cost is not risky item? Because variable cost you spend when there is a sales demand. If there is no sales demand, you will not spend variable cost. But fixed cost, if there is no demand also we have to spend. If there is a demand also we have to spend. So what is the risk item? Fixed cost. So you have to recover your fixed cost or not? So cost which is associated with fixed cost is business risk. Operating risk बोलते हैं उसको. It is called as what? Operating risk. Because at any cost you have to recover fixed cost. If you are not in a position to recover fixed cost, business will close. Like COVID. During COVID, what happens? So many showrooms close. Why showrooms are closed? Fixed cost. Because of operating risk. Because of operating risk. Because during the COVID time, business is closed. We cannot sell the units. But we have to pay rent, we have to pay salaries, we have to spend fixed cost. So because of that, so many organizations not manage the operating risk. So because of not managing the operating risk, businesses failed. Businesses failed and they closed their businesses. So in business, the cost which is arising due to fixed expenses, the risk which is arising to fixed expenses is called as operating risk. Similarly, when finance is raised, what is raised? Finance. Suppose you want to take some finance. So you have equity option also, you have debt option also. So in equity option, there is no need to pay to the equity shareholder compulsory. Paying dividend to equity shareholder is mandatory, no, not. According to our wish, we can pay or we cannot pay also, no problem. But debenture, if you raise the amount from debenture, payment of interest mandatory or not? If there is no profit also you have to pay. If there is a profit also you have to pay. But debenture interest is mandatory. But debenture will increase the risk. This type of risk, finance risk. So this we will understand in financing decision. Key business risk and finance risk, how to manage. How to manage the business risk and finance risk. So finance manager will play an important role here. How to manage the finance risk. See, this is your main paper. Try to understand. Once you complete CMA course, simply nobody will approach you for direct tax matters. Tax को के लिए कोई आते क्या तुम्हारे से? They will approach CA. Correct or wrong? Mostly GST purpose also. First preference will be given to CA. Thereafter CMA. Okay? CMA will have good knowledge in GST, there is no doubt in that. But mostly people will prefer whom? CA. Thereafter CMA. Now what are the areas available for you? Finance and costing. Finance and, so if your knowledge is not good in finance, not good in costing means what you do in your life? Nothing. So compulsory you have to gain good knowledge in costing and management accounting and finance. That's why this is your core paper. This is your core paper. So once you become expert in this, there is your possibility ki you can become a finance manager also. Clear? So in financing decision, first is leverage analysis. So in leverage analysis, we will understand the risk-return relationship. Risk-return relationship. So how to manage the risk-return, that we will understand. So risk will come from fixed obligations like fixed cost, debenture. On debenture, we have to pay fixed interest. In business, because of fixed cost, operating risk arising. And because of debenture, finance risk arising. So how to manage this? That we will understand in leverage analysis. Okay. Next is capital structure. Capital structure means when funds will be raised. In what combination funds will be raised? In what combination funds will be raised? In which combination you will raise the funds? Equity, preference, debenture combination, equity, debenture combination, equity, preference combination, only equity. Which combination is better? So from which combination, if finance manager is raising the funds, cost will be minimum, value will be maximum. That decision will be called as capital structure decision. तो बोलते हैं कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर डिसीजन. तो ये सब्जेक्ट पूरा नया है, समझ गए? एब्सेंट हुए दूसरे दिन, समझ में आ गया ना क्या बोलना चाह रहा हूं मैं? इफ यू मिस द क्लास, कंपल्सरी हैव टू वॉच द रिकॉर्डेड क्लास, देन ओनली यू विल अंडरस्टैंड. क्लियर? तो don't absent and don't miss the classes. So regularly study and regularly learn these subjects. And please remember, this is a scoring subject. Financial management is a scoring subject. Starting it will be looking like this, but it is a scoring subject. And management accounting is also a scoring subject, because in that only if you understand concept you can solve the problem easily. There is no need to remember journal entries. There is no need to remember per forma. So memory based things are less here. Conceptual things are more here. That's why people will enjoy these subjects. Okay. This is also practical topic, compulsory. So out of 80 marks financial management, compulsory topics are capital budgeting, working capital management, financing decisions, and this is also, and in this cost of capital. Okay. In working capital management you have other topics also, like receivable management, cash management, inventory management, payable management also. This is also several topics in working capital, because working capital means what? Current asset minus current liability. Current asset minus current liability. So in current assets, debtor is current asset, cash is current asset, inventory is current assets. So separate topics we have to discuss here. Cash management, debtor management, inventory management, all this we have to study. Okay. So this is your financial management topics. So practical topics are 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. First and second is theory. Okay. And business data analysis. Business data analysis is a theory. Okay. So this is computerized subject, computer based subject. Okay. And financial modeling related subjects slightly. So this is a totally theory subject, or theory area, but not difficult, easily we can understand this. Because in theory also, core theory is not there. What we use in regular world or regular activities, that will be part of your syllabus. Okay. So first we will complete the financial management. In last we will discuss about business data analytics. Okay. Nowadays mostly people are doing data analytics also. SAP, Oracle Finance, data analytics, financial modeling, for getting good jobs. So it is good news for the student, already institute introduced in syllabus. So before going for practical knowledge of this subject, already if you learn, you will understand in better way. You will understand in better way. For old syllabus student, this is not there. For old syllabus student, this is not there, but remaining all topics are there in the syllabus. Okay, business data analytics will be for new syllabus students only. Old syllabus students, this is not there. Okay. So try to understand the importance of chapters. Capital budgeting, 15 marks, very important. So when we start this topic, don't compromise. Try to understand in perfect way. Similarly, financial analysis, tools for financial analysis. See, this is 15 marks, but in this 15 marks, you have to study 4 chapters. How many chapters? Funds flow, cash flow, ratio analysis, and financial statement analysis. Financial statement analysis. So 4 topics you have to learn for 15 marks. Clear? So detailed contents available here. Okay. Fundamentals of financial management. Okay, so fundamentals, objective, scope, wealth maximization, profit maximization, then time value of money. Time value of money means it is related to your compounding. Okay, simple. Okay, you learn mathematics now, mathematics of finance. So this is nothing but mathematics of finance. Time value of money is nothing but what? Mathematics of finance. Suppose you are depositing 10,000 rupees today. After 1 year, what will be the value? The value will be same or increased? Increase because of interest and because of time. So how to calculate this? If there is a monthly compounding, there is a quarterly compounding, there is a half yearly compounding, there is annual compounding, like this calculations will take place here. This is not a difficult topic, very simple, because in school level also you learn this. Very simple topic. Next is risk and return. Risk and return is nothing but portfolio management knowledge. Portfolio management. So this is what actually I will explain. Portfolio management. Portfolio management means, suppose you want to invest in a stock market. You have suppose 10 lakh rupees with you. Now you want to invest in stock market. So entire 10 lakh rupees if you invest in one stock. If that stock is up, you are in very good position. You will gain very high manner. But if that stock is reverse, fall, losses will also very high. So if you are investing entire 10 lakh rupees in one stock, that investment is called as sensible investment or no? No. Why? You are taking very high risk by investing entire 10 lakhs in one stock. You have to make your portfolio. Some of the money you have to invest in blue chip stock. Blue chip stock means the stock where volatility is very less. Volatility is very less. Market चाहे कैसा भी हो जाओ, खड़े हुए रहते हैं मार्केट में वो लोग. Like Reliance company, HDFC, okay, TCS, Hindustan Unilever. Market, if bearish also, these companies will stand. Losses will be very minimum. If market very drastically fall also, minor losses will take place. Okay. So this is called as blue chip stock. Clear? If market is very highly gained also, so from this stock you will not expect very high gain. Moderate gain only will come. Clear? And some of the stock will be exactly in the direction of market. If market up by 1 point, 1% से बढ़ जाता. If market down by 1%, that is also down by 1%. So in that stock if you invest, gain is also high, loss is also very high. So you have to make the portfolio. Some of the amount you have to invest in risk free, some of the amount you have to invest in less risky, some of the amount you have to invest in high risky, so that your portfolio will be made. Clear? So if there is a market fall, then the stock in which you invested, which have very high risk, in that there is a minus. But other stocks will protect you or not? Other stocks will protect or not? Because you have not purchased all shares of one company, you purchase different company shares. Even if market fall, if you have good stocks with you, that will protect your portfolio. तो उसको बोलते हैं risk return. That analysis is called as what? Risk return. So this is portfolio management समझो. It is nothing but what? Portfolio management. So in which stock, how much is the risk? How much is the return? More risk, more return आता है. More risk, more return. Clear? अब डेल्टा कॉर्पोरेशन बोल के स्टॉक है, वन स्टॉक इज देयर इन द मार्केट, दैट इज ए ऑनलाइन गेमिंग कसिनो, जुआ खेलने का कंपनी है वो, तो वो जुआ खिलवाता है कंपनी हो, तो रिस्क इज हाई, तो रिटर्न इज ऑल्सो हाई, फिर गिरा भी तो वैसे ही जाता है पैसा. तो सर रिसेंटली व्हाट हैपेंड, द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया इंक्रीज द जीएसटी रेट ऑन ऑनलाइन गेमिंग. प्रीवियसली इट वॉज 18%, 10% इंक्रीज कर दिए 28%, तो एक दिन में 50 रुपये गिर गया वो. इट हैज़ टेकन 1 year टाइम टू रीच टू 250, सडनली इन 1 day 60 रुपीज माइनस हो गया. तो दैट इज द रिस्क, दैट इज द रिस्क, उसको बोलते हैं रिस्क रिटर्न. अब रिलायंस कंपनी में ऐसा नहीं होता है, HDFC में ऐसा नहीं होता है. इवन इन बैड न्यूज ऑल्सो स्टॉक विल डिक्रीज बट नॉट फॉल ड्रेस्टिकली. But in small stocks, yeah, clear? So this analysis is called as risk return. So in which stock, how much is the risk, how much is the return? So market, simply one specific principle is there, more risk, more return. But sometimes even if you take more risk, return will not come. So select the stock with correct analysis. So how to do that analysis? That analysis will be based on past returns and risk factors. Past return and risk factors. Clear? So that topic is called as risk return. Understand? So this is a new topic. In old syllabus, this is not there. This topic is not there in old syllabus. ओल्ड सिलेबस वालों को नहीं है, ओनली न्यू. नेक्स्ट इज फाइनेंशियल मीन्स इंस्टीट्यूशंस एंड इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स इन फाइनेंशियल मार्केट. क्लियर? नाउ मनी मार्केट, कैपिटल मार्केट. ओके, मनी मार्केट एंड कैपिटल मार्केट. दिस इज यहाँ पे देखिए, फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन बोलते हैं मनी मार्केट के रहते हैं. ओके, RBI, कमर्शियल बैंक, NBFC, इंश्योरेंस, पेंशनर फंड्स. कैपिटल मार्केट, क्लियर? Stock markets, money market, instruments, call money, treasury bill, commercial paper, okay, all this, certificate of deposits, promissory note. So this is your institutions and instruments in financial market. Okay. Next is tools for financial analysis. Tools for financial analysis में first comparative, common size, trend, then ratios. Okay, and this is newly introduced. ये नया introduce हुआ है. Altman Z score, M score, F score. Previously in old syllabus this was not there. So new syllabus this is newly introduced. Previously it was there in final. तो फाइनल SPM सब्जेक्ट रहता है, उसमें से निकाल कर यहाँ डाले उसको. फाइनल SPM से निकाल कर यहाँ डाले. ओके, देन फंड फ्लो स्टेटमेंट, कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट, फंड फ्लो, कैश फ्लो, ये अकाउंट स्टेप चैप्टर्स रहते हैं, समझिए. दिस इज अकाउंटिंग टाइप चैप्टर्स. ओके, so if you learn these 4 topics, 15 marks practical. ओनली फ्रॉम वन टॉपिक 50 नहीं आते अब मार्क्स भी बहुत देख देख के दे रहा हूँ ना। प्रीवियसली सपोज यू लर्न फाइनल अकाउंट, आपको 10 मार्क आ गए उधर, यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं है, 4 पढ़े तो 10 आएंगे यहाँ पे। अब यू लर्न 3 टॉपिक्स 4 टॉपिक्स, देन 15 मार्क्स विल कम। नेक्स्ट इज कॉस्ट ऑफ कैपिटल, sources of finance. Sources of finance means long term, short term, medium term. Cost of capital means how to calculate cost related to sources of finance. Then capital budgeting, so investment decision. So when funds are invested in capital project, whether to invest or not, use different techniques here. So by using different techniques, we evaluate the project. According to those tools, if decision is viable, we'll invest in that. Otherwise, investment is not recommended, because a very high amount of funds will be invested in capital project. Before investing, it will be evaluated. Before investment only it will be evaluated. Clear? For example, you are doing a CA course. अब CA final में तुम simple भाई. You don't have time to see mobile phone also. Throughout the day you are busy. You purchase iPhone 14 Pro of 1,50,000 rupees. उसको देखने का टाइम ही नहीं है, तो इन्वेस्टमेंट बेकार हो गया ना. इन्वेस्टमेंट इज ब्लॉक्ड और नॉट? यू आर यूजिंग द मोबाइल फोन? नो, साइड में पड़ा हुआ है, बस दिन भर पढ़ रहे. और इन CMA फाइनल डेली यू आर स्टडिंग. You have no time to check the phones also. So spending 1,50,000 rupees on phone is viable? No. So similarly in businesses also, when projects, investments take place, outflow inflow basis decision will be taken. If inflows are more, then decision will be investment. If inflows are less, outflow more, rejected. Okay. Working capital management. So estimation of working capital, receivable management, payable management, inventory management, cash management. So these 4 topics are there. Okay. Then financial decisions. Actually dividend decision separate रहना चाहिए. So institute has mixed dividend decision here only. Okay, no problem. But dividend decision is a separate decision. 4 decisions होते हैं finance में. How many decisions? 4. One is investment decision. Second is finance decisions. Third is working capital decision. Fourth is your dividend decision. Investment decision means it is related to capital budgeting, capital project. Finance decision means leverage, risk return. Working capital means debtors, inventory, cash. Dividend decision means whether dividend should be paid to shareholder or not. Dividend should be paid to shareholder or not. That is called as what? Dividend decision. If dividend is paid, then what will be the impact on share price? What will be the impact on share price? All this we are going to discuss in dividend decision. इसमें 3 theories आते हैं आपको. वॉल्टर मॉडल, गॉर्डन मॉडल, मॉडिग्लियानी मिलर मॉडल. 3 मॉडल्स, 3 अलग अलग थ्योरीज रहेंगे इसमें. How many theories? Walter, Gordon, Modigliani, Miller. Okay. Then business data analytics. Okay. So this is a purely computer subject समझिए. Okay, when I start, then only I will discuss about this. Clear? So this is your syllabus discussion. Okay. So syllabus, if I divide in chapters, how many chapters you have to study in financial management? So in financial management, these are the chapters. First, introduction to financial management. This is theory. Second is time value of money. Third is risk return. Third is risk return. Fourth is your financing decisions और फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट एनालिसिस लिख दूंगा मैं. फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट एनालिसिस. Financial analysis. In this, first is ratio analysis. Second is financial statement analysis. Third is funds flow. Fourth is cash flow statement. Okay, next topic is according to institute material, if you write this is investment decision. So investment decision is nothing but capital budgeting. तो बोलते हैं कैपिटल बजटिंग. ओके, पहले सुनो, बाद में प्रॉब्लम कराऊंगा ना, तुम लोग ही थक जाते होते, प्रॉब्लम्स आते हैं यहाँ पे. तुम लोग बोलना बस बस हो गया सर बोलना, फिर क्लियर. वो लेवल के क्वेश्चंस रहते हैं अपने पास. ये मेरे फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट से ही है. फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट, मैनेजमेंट अकाउंटिंग, कॉस्टिंग. मेरे को अकाउंट्स पढ़ाने में ज़्यादा मज़ा नहीं आता है, ये पढ़ाने में मज़ा आता है मेरे को, क्योंकि पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट पे रहता है. फॉर्मेट पे नहीं रहता है. किस पे रहता है? कॉन्सेप्ट पे रहता है. क्लियर. दैट्स व्हाई दीज आर फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट्स. नेक्स्ट इज कॉस्ट ऑफ कैपिटल लिख देंगे. कॉस्ट ऑफ कैपिटल. Actually, cost of capital is a part of financing decision. Cost of capital is a part of financing decision. Leverage analysis, capital structure, okay. These three are फाइनेंसिंग डिसीजन में आते हैं. फाइनेंसिंग डिसीजंस. Okay, cost of capital, leverage analysis, capital structure. These three topics are financing decisions. Clear? Next is working capital management. So in working capital management, you have estimation of working capital, receivable management, payable management, cash management, inventory management. Inventory management. Dividend decisions. Dividend decisions. So totally introduction 1, time value of money. TVM means time value of money. टू चैप्टर्स हो गए हैं. रिस्क रिटर्न 3, रेशियो एनालिसिस 4, फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट एनालिसिस 5, फंड फ्लो स्टेटमेंट 6, कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट 7, कैपिटल बजटिंग 8, कॉस्ट ऑफ कैपिटल 9, लेवरेज एनालिसिस 10, कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर 11, एस्टिमेशन ऑफ वर्किंग कैपिटल 12, रिसीवेबल मैनेजमेंट 13, पेएबल मैनेजमेंट 14, कैश मैनेजमेंट इन्वेंट्री मैनेजमेंट 15, डिविडेंड डिसीजन 16. तो टोटल 16 चैप्टर्स है आपके. हाउ मेनी चैप्टर्स? 16 चैप्टर्स 80 मार्क में है. डिवाइडेड बाई 16 करें तो कितना? 5 मार्क एक चैप्टर के. तो फ्रॉम एवरी टॉपिक यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट 5 मार्क्स. और पेपर भी वो लोग वैसे ही बनाते हैं, पूरा पेपर में हर चीज़ कवर करते हो लोग. ऐसा नहीं कि फ्रॉम वन एरिया ओनली मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चंस टेस्टेड. इन दिस important topics are this. For compulsory, students have to be very focused. This is new topic, so compulsory one question will come. A ratio analysis. Okay, one question will come. This will be also very important. Cost of capital, very important. From these two, any one question will come. ये इंपॉर्टेंट है, ये इंपॉर्टेंट. डिविडेंड डिसीजंस एंड दिस लिवरेज ऑल्सो दिस टाइम. सो कंपल्सरी टॉपिक्स आर ये वाला है, समझिए. इंट्रोडक्शन, रिस्क रिटर्न, रेशियो एनालिसिस, कॉस्ट ऑफ कैपिटल, कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट. हियर क्वेश्चन विल नॉट कम. कंपनी अकाउंट्स में आता है इसका क्वेश्चन. कहाँ पे आएगा? तो दिस टॉपिक इज ए कॉमन इन कॉर्पोरेट अकाउंटिंग एंड हियर. कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट इज ए कॉमन टॉपिक इन कॉर्पोरेट अकाउंटिंग ऑल्सो, इट इज देयर, हियर ऑल्सो इट इज देयर. सो इन 2 subjects you have to learn this. So company accounts or corporate accounting, this is compulsory chapter. Okay, but sometimes some questions will come here also, but long answer question will not be tested here. Short questions are tested here. So long answer question will be ultimately tested in corporate accounting. Okay, so जो the topics which I highlighted here, these are compulsory. Compulsory question will come in exam. उसके बिना पेपर बनता ही नहीं है आपका. Okay, कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर थ्योरी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू इंपॉर्टेंट. दिस टॉपिक थ्योरी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू इंपॉर्टेंट. तो टिक कर दो इसको भी, चलो कोई बात नहीं. तो रिमेनिंग टॉपिक्स इफ यू डू नॉट स्टडी ऑल्सो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा आपको. दिस इज कंपल्सरी. अब इसमें और चॉइस नहीं ढूंढना आप. इसमें और चॉइस ढूंढो तो फिर नेक्स्ट अटेम्प्ट आ जाता फिर. ओके, तो दिस इज फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट. $80 marks. Okay, so tomorrow onwards I will start the practical topics. First this theory I will explain in last. In this theory summary of these chapters will come. So if I start theory first, students will feel very bored. उनको मालूम ही नहीं क्या है सब्जेक्ट, क्या थ्योरी समझ में आएगा. What is financial management? They don't know. How to become finance manager? They don't know. That's why at beginning, if you are learning financial management theory now, you will not very much satisfied. So after completion of all chapters, we discuss the theory. Then automatically by default you understand. Because in theory all these topics will incorporated. Okay. चलिए, so next class we will start the new topic. First topic we are starting from financial statement analysis or financing decision. ये दो में से कोई एक स्टार्ट करूंगा मैं. This or this, and tomorrow I will come according to the schedule only. Today already I intimated कि I will come late क्योंकि मेरे को इतना ही पढ़ाना था. तो if I come early खाली बैठना पड़ता है मेरे को, तो मैं अकॉर्डिंग टू टाइम पे आया, जितना मेरे को पढ़ाना है उतना पढ़ाया, क्लास क्लोज कर दिया मैं. ओके, तो टुमारो मैं टाइम पे रहूँगा. रोज ही टाइम पे आते वैसे तो, बट वॉट एवर शेड्यूल इज गिवन एग्जैक्टली आई विल स्टार्ट द क्लास एट अकॉर्डिंग टू शेड्यूल टाइम. ओके, चलिए. सो दिस इज ओवरव्यू ओनली. सो वी हैव नॉट स्टार्टेड दिस सब्जेक्ट. व्हाई दिस ओवरव्यू इज रिक्वायर्ड? व्हाई दिस ओवरव्यू रिक्वायर्ड? ये सब्जेक्ट पूरा नया है, अब सावधान हो जाना चाहिए अपने को. क्लियर? डायरेक्टली मैं स्टार्ट करूंगा, आप क्या समझते हैं? अरे इजी है, चलो पढ़ ले सकते, पेंडिंग करते फिर आप. तो नाउ यू अंडरस्टैंड की व्हाट इज द चैप्टर. टोटल 16 चैप्टर्स यू हैव टू लर्न. हाउ मेनी चैप्टर्स? 16. ये 16 है. फिर डेटा एनालिटिक्स के 5-6 अलग है, तो टोटल 22 चैप्टर्स, राइट. फिर मैनेजमेंट अकाउंटिंग में 20 चैप्टर आते हैं. कितने आते हैं? कॉर्पोरेट अकाउंटिंग में 10 चैप्टर आते हैं. तो टोटल 50 चैप्टर पढ़ना. कितने मार्क के लिए? 250 के लिए. समझ गए ना? और पूरे 50 चैप्टर को मैं घोल के पी गया हूं. पढ़ाई बहुत देख लो तुम. अब पहले क्यों बोलूं मैं? पढ़ाई बहुत देख लो आप. ओके, ईच एंड एवरी चैप्टर, ईच एंड एवरी फार्मूला, ईच एंड एवरी कॉन्सेप्ट. ओके, so when you start you will automatically feel ki yes sir. चलिए, so today we are closing the session here only. Tomorrow see next class में नोटबुक रूल्ड रहना चाहिए. रूल्ड नोटबुक, पेंसिल, स्केल, कैलकुलेटर लेकर आना. क्लियर? दिस इज द रिक्वायरमेंट. प्लेन नोटबुक नहीं चलेगा. रूल्ड बुक, पेंसिल, पेन, कैलकुलेटर सब आपका अपना रहना. बिकॉज इन सम प्लेसेस ग्राफ विल ऑल्सो कम. डायग्राम भी आया था बीच बीच में. फिर पेंसिल नहीं रहे तो कैसे ड्रॉ करेंगे आप? इन सम प्लेसेस सम मैक्स कैलकुलेशंस विल कम. ओके, सो यू नीड मिनिमम 2 टाइप्स ऑफ पेन्स. मीन्स एक ब्लू एक ब्लैक रख लो, अच्छा रहता है, बेस्ट. इफ योर नोट्स आर गुड, इन लास्ट इफ यू मीन्स फॉलो द नोट्स, then subject will be looking like simple. नोट्स ही सही नहीं है, क्या समझ में आएगा फिर? नोट्स इज ऑलवेज इंपॉर्टेंट. तो कल से क्या करना है आपको? ये सब फॉलो करना है. ओके ना? राइट.